Good morning everyone. Good morning sir. We are the group 7 and in this video we are making a newscasting about drugs. And after that we will discuss about the types of drugs, effects of drugs in our body, laws and agency about drugs, and the last is the societal rule for drug abuse prevention. So enjoy watching and to God be all the glory.
One vision, one community, one Asian, unity and diversity, the voice for freedom, the bearer of truth. Good morning, Philippines!
Good morning Zamboanga del Sur.
It is May 16, 2023.
Bringing you the latest news and development from here and around the world.
I am Jonah Montelto
And I am Mechi Montibon.
and you are watching MGRR News.
Partner, how are you today?
I'm good and I am so blessed that I am one of the news anchor in this channel. How about you, partner?
I'm feeling good, partner, and I'm feeling better right now. I'm better than I deserve.
And it's nice to hear that, partner. And for the headlines,
PDEA destroys 4 billion worth of seized drugs chemicals.
with De Leon, Quezon City's 6th most wanted person arrested for drugs.
PDEA destroys 4 billion worth of seized drugs chemicals. For more information, here's Raymond Tapayan reporting.
Yes, Mitch. Good morning. PDEA destroys 40 billion worth of seized drugs chemicals. That is based on our website. In Manila, Philippines, the PDEA in Thursday destroyed more than 720 kilograms of dangerous drugs, controlled precursors, and essential chemicals. It is worth 4 billion pesos at the Integrated Waste Management (INC) facility in Martires City, Cavite. According to PDEA, the destroyed drug to stockpile weighing a total of 700,026 and 378.51 grams were seized from various anti-drug operations. The pieces of drug evidence were destroyed through thermal decomposition or thermolysis, which involves breaking down chemical compounds with the use of tremendous heat at 1000 degrees centigrade. All dangerous drugs are totally decomposed or broken down, PDEA in a statement. The destruction also of the dangerous drugs is in compliance with the guidelines set on the custody and disposition of seized dangerous drugs under Section 21, Article 2 of Republic Act 9165, or the also known as Comprehensive Dangerous Drug Act of 2002 and Dangerous Drugs Board Regulation Number 1, Series of 2002.
With De Leon, Quezon City's 6th most wanted person arrested for drugs. For more information, here's Ricky Gaas reporting.
Joey De Leon, QC6 most wanted person arrested for drugs. Manila, Philippines, 51 years old, with a similar name to a popular television host and comedian, has been arrested in QC for drug charges. Joey De Leon is the city's 6th most wanted person and has the standing arrest warrant for illegal drugs. According to the report to the QC PD or Quezon City Police District released Thursday, authorized said De Leon was collared by member of Project 4 Police Station and Philippine National Police Drug Enforcement Group inside his residence, Barangay Batasan Hill, on Tuesday, May 2. De Leon is facing charges of violence of Republic Act 9165 or Comprehensive Dangerous Drug Act of 2002. The police noted. Ricky Gaas reporting. Back to you, Jonah.
Good day everyone. My topic is all about the common group of drugs. So, drug can also be grouped by how or where they are commonly used. So first is analgesic. So as we all know that analgesic is a painkiller. It is relieve the symptoms of pain. Some people take more than the recommended dose to get high or to self-harm. They can also be overused by those people who chronic pain. So, example or some are available in over-the-counter such as aspirin, paracetamol, and ibuprofen. So, other requires a prescription from a doctor such as the combination of codeine and the paracetamol. Next drugs is inhalants. Inhalants are substances that you breathe in through the nose or the mouth. They are absorbed into the bloodstream very quickly, giving the users immediate high. So there are four main types of inhalants. So first is volatile solvent, aerosol sprays, gases, and the last is the nitrites. Most of these are depressant except of nitrites. So next is opioids. Opioids are types of painkiller that can be made from poppy plants or heroin or produced synthetically, also called opiates or narcotics. They are addictive as they can give you a feeling of well-being or euphoria. Example include codeine, heroin, methadone, and oxycodone. Party drugs. Next is the party drugs. Party drugs are a group of stimulants and hallucinogens. They are often used by young people in an attempt to enhance a party or festival or concert experience. However, dozens of Australians become seriously ill or die after using drugs each year. So the most common party drugs is ecstasy. But the pills, tablet, capsules, or are used of variable purity or don't actually a wide range of other substances. You cannot be sure that you're taking and rest to your health are high. So the performance and image enhancing drugs are substances used by people to change their physical appearance or boost their sporting ability.
Good day. Republic Act 9165, also known as the Comprehensive Dangerous Drug Act of 2002, officially designated as Republic Act 9165, is consolidation of Senate Bill number 1858 and House Bill number 4433. It was enacted and passed by the Senate of the Philippines and House of Representatives of the Philippines on May 30, 2002 and May 29, 2002, respectively. There are two types of agency in drugs. First, the DDB, or the Dangerous Drug Board, plans and formulates policies and programs on drug prevention and control. It develops and adopts a comprehensive, integrated, unified, and balanced national drugs abuse prevention and control strategy, Dangerous Drug Board. And the second agency is the Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency, or the PDEA, is the responsible of efficient law enforcement of all provision on any dangerous drug and or precursor and essential chemical. And that would be all. Thank you.
These are the individual effects of the dangerous drugs. Number one is depressants, death due to respiratory arrest. And letter B, in large doses can cause respiratory depression and coma. The combination of depressants and alcohol can multiply the effects of the drugs, thereby multiplying the rest. Letter C is babies born to mothers who abuse depressants during pregnancy may be physically dependent on the drugs and show withdrawal symptoms shortly after they are born. Number two is stimulants. Death due to infections or high blood pressures. And extremely high doses can cause a rapid or irregular heartbeat, tremors, loss of coordination, and even physical collapse. Just like the best example is the shabu. Overdosage leads to chest pains, hypertension, acute psychotic reactions, convulsions, and death due to cardiac arrest. Due to the appetite suppressing effects of shabu, pregnant mother may become malnourished. This may affect the nutritional needs of the baby. Letter C is babies born to shabu using women show severe emotion disturbances. Number 3 is hallucinogens. The best example in here is marijuana. Marijuana can lead to serious mental changes like insanity, suicidal, and homicide tendencies. Letter B, for impulse control. Letter C, damage to chromosomes, hence affecting potentially the offspring. And also, this is the effects on the body when you take marijuana. Letter A is brain, impairs skills for driving cars and operating machinery, interferes with memory and intellect. Letter B is eyes, lower pressure inside eyeball. Letter C, heart, raises heart rate, potentially hazardous to heart patients. Letter D, lungs, impair lungs functions. Letter E, reproductive organ, decreases sex hormones and sperm production in males. Immune system, the last, impairs immunity of the body against infection and cancer. That's
Good morning, sir. I am Mechi Montibon and I will be discussing the societal role for drug abuse prevention. Different sectors of society play a vital role for drug abuse prevention. All should exert concerted efforts to fight the spreading tentacles of this menace. First is the individual. Primary role is to improve his personality and develop traits and characteristics that would help him build up his self-concept, thereby making himself self-confident. An individual can only prevent drug abuse by thinking the effect that drug may cause on the body. So what a person can do to prevent drug abuse? First is to sharpen skills in making decisions, maintain a good physical health by exercising regularly and eating a healthy food. Learn to cope up with problems and stress without the use of drugs. There are lots of ways that can solve problems and stress by asking advices and help to your friends and your family. And last is to develop strong moral and spiritual values. Next is the school. The child next impressive well. The extension of the home having strategic position to control crime and delinquency. This takes responsibility of preventing the feeling of insecurity and rejection of child that contribute to criminality. Teachers are considered to be as second parents, having the responsibility to mold the child to become a productive member of the community. In school, teachers should monitor the students and provide recreational activities so that a child will not spend their time on doing bad things. Next is the family. The family is the only entity that can make an addicted individual learn, see, and value things both consciously and unconsciously. The parents are the role model of their children. So what should parents do so that a child will not engage in taking drugs? The parents must show love, care, and guide children in making decisions. Spend some time like bonding. Communicate with children by asking if you have problems, like problem in school, and ask who the bond was, because there are friends that are bad influence. Lastly, parents should strengthen a child's spiritual values. The next is the church. Is a positive force humanitarian task for moral guidance of the youth. Social institution that a primary role is to strengthen faith and goodness in the community. Church is helpful to the youth because they influences people behavior and generate the full power to oppose crime and delinquency. They teach good values and have faith in God. They take away bad influences and taking drugs. The next is the police, one of the most occupation group in the modern society and the prime mover of the criminal justice system, and the number one institution in the community with broad goals is to maintain peace and order, protect life and property, and enforcement of laws. They conduct a symposium or advocacy program against drug abuse. By this, the youth will be educated and aware of the consequences if they take drugs. Their job plays a big part of the community in terms of maintaining peace and orders and prevention of drugs because they apprehend drugs addicts and law violators.